My name is Morgan Ball and I work for Linn County Farm Bureau as the Education Outreach Coordinator. I'm very excited to be here at this particular farm today because this is the farm I grew up on. So I want to introduce you to my dad. This is Rick Ball, and we are at our farm here just south of Tiffin, and we have about 25 cows. Right now we have about 19 calves on our farm, so we will be selling those calves soon. And what do cows eat? They like to eat grass. Throughout the winter we need to feed those cows some hay because we do not have grass in the winter. And so today we're here to talk to you a little bit about how we make hay and also the differences between hay and straw. So can you tell us a little bit about why do we feed cows hay and how do we begin the process of making hay?
They don't have grass in the winter because it doesn't grow in the winter, so we make hay and they need it for, that's what they eat. So we make hay all summer long, probably 3 or 4 cuttings. So this is the mower. This is a disc mower, and it works just like a lawnmower, like your parents might have. And it just mows it off and shoots it out the back.
Can you tell us a little bit what's different about this mower, particularly compared to a lawnmower?
Well, for one thing, lawnmowers probably got like 1 or 2 sets of blades. Like they only have like these 2 or just 1. Where this has got 7 sets of blades that go across, and they turn like this. They spin around and they go the opposite way, and they throw the grass out the back. Where like most lawnmowers shoot out the side. This shoots it out the back, and it kind of puts it in a row a little bit. So then you have rows behind that comes out the mower. After 3 days, it's starting to dry, so then we have a rake. It actually turns it over, so it takes the hay on the bottom, turns it over so that it'll dry the bottom. You flip it over. And it also puts it together, 2 rows together, so you can, it makes it go faster, round bales.
Square baler, but we oftentimes use round bales to feed our cows. A square bale, we were looking at the one we just showed you, that weighs about 50 pounds. A round bale, it's about 2,000 pounds. And so a square bale would go in a round bale about 40 times. So if we have 25 cows, they eat about a bale a day. We would have to give them 25 square bales a day to feed all of our cows. So it makes a little bit more sense to give them a round bale if we want to only feed them once a day.
Square bales is kind of like more manual work. So
we wanted to show you the square baler because it is a little bit more manually done.
Basically the hay will be in the front here, coming through here, and it picks it up in here, and this is the same thing kind of like the round baler. A round baler would have the same kind of idea. So it picks it up and then it takes it in here and it pushes so much hay that way into like leaves, and then it pushes it out the back, and then you got the twine. The twine comes from here, it feeds around down and through here. All this right here makes a knot. I mean, it's just amazing how it can be done.
often used for bedding, and we don't use it as a feed source for our cows, but a hog farmer might use it for bedding, or a dairy farm. We also use it in the winter when we have really cold days and we want to have some calves in the barn if the cows are calving. So it's a really good source for bedding, but we necessarily don't use it for feed. So over here you'll see, this is a hay bale. And so the hay is used for feed, and it is a fescue. We also use alfalfa. Alfalfa is just a little bit more rich. Now straw is barley or oats. Up here with the round bales. So as we said earlier, a round bale is about 2,000 pounds, and we have the small square bale sitting right next to it. So you can see the size difference between the two, and a square bale is about 50 pounds. So if you want to come on, walk over this way with me, I'll show you this net. So you can see that the square bale does not have a net on it. Well, why might you say? Well, the square bale is a lot smaller, and so we just use twine to hold that square bale together. And so there's two, and that makes it really easy to pick up when we're tossing it to the cow. The round bale has a net. And so can you explain a little bit about this net and how is it holding this bale together?
The net is supposed to help, it like makes a flat surface more, it's like it goes all the way across. With twine you wouldn't have as many, but the water, you can store it outside because the water is supposed to follow all these strings down instead of soaking into the hay. It's supposed to make the water shed off better, and so you can store these outside and you won't get much waste on them. Where square bales, you can't store them outside. The water will just go right into the bales. So you got to store these square bales inside, otherwise they'll just get ruined. But these, that's why they use net. It helps shed the water off, and it helps. And it just goes around. It just wraps around and doesn't even tie. So they do, like you said, they do make big square bales, so they're basically look just like this, but exploded. So they have the same amount of hay as a big round bale does, but you can kind of see these bales were made probably a month and a half ago, and you can see where the outside has kind of gotten old looking, but the inside is still nice and fresh.
So that grass is very much fresh, and the cows are going to really like that.
Basically, just the outside gets real bad, but they'll eat the outside.
What is a ruminant animal? So a cow is a ruminant animal, but a pig is a monogastric. A pig is what we are. So they have a similar stomach to us, but a cow is different in the fact that they need to eat grass, and they are a ruminant. They have 4 chambers in the stomach when we have 1. It's pretty cool that we can get delicious steak and delicious hamburger from a cow eating just grass.